welcome back to my channel. I'm Gamaray, and this is Gamaray Predicts for Week 15. God, it's been such a journey. And the Bears, oh my God, they blew out the Bengals. It's a freaking news story for the ages. We signed another kicker, Mike Nugent, and he missed his first extra point. Oh my God. Oh my God. There are like 3 or 4 good kickers in this league, a couple good punters. The rest is just trash. It's just trash. Robbie Gould, Justin Tucker, Adam Vinatieri, and see, that's how hard it is to think of a name. I went 7-9 a week ago, which takes my total to 103-89. So I've hit triple digits in the win column. Now, with 3 weeks to go, I doubt that I'll be able to keep under 11 losses. But you never know. I could go like 12-4, 12-4 again, and then 16-0. You never know. Or whatever. But it looks like I'm going to hit triple digits in both columns, which is actually really sad. So, yeah, let's get into the predictions. By the way, if it seems like it's a little quiet, it's because I'm filming this at, like, 10:30 at night, and I didn't have a paper ready, so I'm just doing the phones, and then I'll just copy it off later. So the first game is tomorrow, Saturday. Well, it depends. I'm filming this on a Friday night. Tomorrow, so we kick in the Saturday games now. Bears and Lions, 3:30. So my Bears get to play on Saturday, which means I have my Sunday off. Finally, I get to have a Sunday off. A nice, quiet, relaxed Sunday. Finally. So yeah, the Lions are fighting for a playoff spot. Like, they're fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive. And the Bears, even though they blew out the Bengals, they deactivated Kyle Long. They deactivated, their defense is still really bad. Even though they shut down the Bengals, the Bengals kind of like shut themselves down. I mean, they just didn't try. They were hoping that the Bears were bad enough that they would put up a fight. But, don't be fooled by that Bengals game. I still don't have, like, the utmost expectations for the Bears. I'd be happy to see him put up 7 points, or maybe 14 points against the Lions. I'm taking, and it pains me to do this, Lions over Bears at Ford Field at 3:30 on a Saturday. Chargers and Chiefs. The Chargers. This might be my game of the week. Hang on. Alright, so I'm actually going to have 2 games of the week this week. And this is one of them. Chargers and Chiefs. Now, these teams aren't necessarily good, but they're fighting for the division lead because they both have the same record, and the Chiefs are at Arrowhead, but the Chargers have been on a roll, and the Chiefs finally won. But, I mean, it's going to be a really close game. The Chiefs are at Arrowhead. They finally won. They proved themselves. I'm going to take the Chiefs over the Chargers. Eagles and Giants. Poor Carson Wentz. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. But poor Carson Wentz. And that severely extinguishes the Eagles' chances of winning the Super Bowl. I don't think they'll be able to win now. That just opens the door up for the Vikings. Pains me to say it, but I think the Vikings might be able to play a home Super Bowl game. No, but I'm kind of sad for the Eagles. Obviously, Nick Foles isn't the worst quarterback in the world. There's worse, but I was trying to do money sign to signal Johnny Manziel, but whatever. I mean, there's worse quarterbacks, but Nick Folk isn't playoff material. But in the meantime, I think he's going to destroy the what the frick Giants. They're no longer called the New York Football Giants. They're called the New York what the frick is the management doing Giants. Eagles over Giants. Benagles and Vikings. This one is going to be my lock of the week. Alright, yeah, that one's going to be my lock of the week. And because the Vikings are just doing so well, and the Benagles are just, oh my god. What is going on with their team? I mean, I know that they just gave up against the Bears. I mean, I was happy to see it. I don't want the Bears to get that high of a draft pick. I mean, I think there's plenty of good wide receivers and O-linemen that can be out of the draft that you don't need the first round pick for. So, excuse me. So I think that the Bears, if they just keep tanking and then win one more game against the Browns, then I think that they'll be good. They'll leave the fan base on a sappy note. Anyway, I've gone on to another Bears rant. I'm taking the Vikings over the Cincinnati Bengals in Minneapolis. Vikings over Bengals. Browns and Ravens, my crap fest of the week. The Browns play the Bears next week, and they're still winless. So, if the Browns can beat the Ravens, it'll make it more of a game against the Bears. But the Browns are beating the Ravens. Well, they almost beat the Packers. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to take, in the upset of the week, the Browns over the Ravens, because they have Josh Gordon. Cardinals and Redskins. Now, this one's not really that good of a game either. The Cardinals they're in Washington, but I'm still probably going to take Washington. They're decently moderate. And the Cardinals, I guess they're decently moderate too, but not as decently moderate as the Redskins. So I'm taking the Redskins over Cardinals in a close one. Packers and Panthers. I could have made this one my game of the week. There's a lot of good games this week. But these two teams are both fighting for their chances to be in the playoffs. The Packers more so than the Panthers. And the Packers are getting Aaron Rodgers back. That's right, that wuss that got his collarbone hurt back in, week 5? Whatever. He's not dead. He's just been sitting on the sidelines. I was kind of hoping Brett Hundley would play well enough to where he would have to, he would get benched and then be forced to retire so that the NFC North could go back to being competitive. But that's not the case. And even though the Packers are away, you know what? No, I'm going to take the Panthers over the Packers at home. Panthers over Packers. That's a lot of P's to say in a row. Jets and Saints. The Jets got shut out. But why did I say it like that? Shut out. The Jets got shut out by the 3-win Denver Broncos. Led by, is Brock Osweiler still leading them, or did they get rid of him? I don't even know the situation over there. And the Jets are 4-8 or something like that. I think they're the same record as the Bears. I'm still taking the Saints though. They're the way better football team. They're in the Superdome, and they're going to beat the Jets. Could have made that one my lock of the week too. Dolphins and Bills. The Bills pulled off a huge upset against the Patriots last week. Jay Cutler, baby, played really well. Really well. I was really impressed on Monday Night Football. But even though the Bills are at home, I think the Dolphins will come off strong after that performance and beat the Bills. Dolphins over Bills. Texans and Jaguars. I could have easily made that one the lock of the week too. The Jaguars have a far superior defense. They're better on offense after Deshaun Watson went down, and they are going to beat the Texans. Jaguars over Texans. Rams and Seahawks, this is a good game too. These two teams are both really good. They're both playoff caliber. They're both Super Bowl caliber, even though they can't both go to the Super Bowl. Seahawks are at home. You know what? I'm taking the Seahawks. Seahawks over Rams. Titans Titans and 49ers. The 49ers have 3 wins. Who saw that coming? They went 0-10, and then beat the Giants, beat the Bears, and then beat someone else, some other freaking crappy team. You're crappy if you lose to the 49ers. So, but I don't think the Titans are crappy. They're going to get it done and stay in the playoff race against the 49ers. Titans over 49ers. Why do I say it like that? I'm saying things weird. It's late at night. Patriots and Steelers. This is my other game of the week. And the Patriots just lost to the Dolphins. But they've got that division locked up tight. I mean, it's always the Patriots. And the Steelers, on the other hand, they've probably got that division locked up too. So it's not about playoff race at this point, but it is about the first seed. These two teams share position for the first seed, and I think the Steelers are going to pull it out. You know what, actually, I'm going to change that because I made that sexual joke. I'm gonna say the Patriots come out of Heinz Field as the victors. Patriots over Steelers. Cowboys and Raiders. These two teams are fighting for the playoff spot. They still technically got a chance. I don't think they're gonna make it. You know, these two teams. The Raiders, this is the last season in Oakland. I think they should cherish these last few home games. I'm gonna take them over the Cowboys. And in voice crack. And in Monday Night Football, we have the Falcons and the Buccaneers. The Falcons are I don't even think they're going to make the playoffs this year. After choking away a 28-3 lead, they're not even going to make the playoffs this year, even though they played really good as of late. But, yeah, they're not going to make the playoffs this year, sadly, but they will win this game. Falcons over Buccaneers. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry it's just been Gamaray predict. I wish I could upload more. I'm just really lazy. I'm just gonna be upfront. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush anymore. I'm just really freaking lazy, and I really don't have any ideas. So it would really help me out if you could comment some ideas, and I'll probably pick yours, and you'll probably be a shout out, even though I only have like 22 subscribers, so it doesn't really make much of a difference if I shout out. But still do it. I'll still give you a shout out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Every day, bro, that Disney Channel flow. Every day I feel my life, double the views of any show. Nickelodeon hit me up, and I said, hell no. And FedEx hit me up, they about to ship my Lambo. And I'm 20 years old, and the haters always bold, and the ice on me go. And in 1997, no new legend was Bo. Now Jakey shooting haters down. Call me Jason Bo, got big Gucci on the